Hello friends, this is Shivam Dubey from English Kingdom, Katra Prayagraj. Welcome to this class where we are gathered to just decide our next strategy, and that's related to the preparation for GIC lecturer. Just 2 days ago, we could see the results of prelims, and many of you qualified. So at first, it's a heartiest congratulations for you all for qualifying, and you know how special this job is. It's like a dream to many of us. Not to be only lecturer, but to be lecturer as a GIC teacher is somehow special, somehow meaningful. And your efforts that you could give in pre-preparation, that has boosted the confidence about the merit. I think last time I told you that it will be around 50% of the questions, and out of 120 I thought it will be around 60 to qualify, and whatever idea we could create is that the almost qualifying is moving around it, whether it's a general, OBC or SC. Yeah, definitely the merit of the girls is a bit higher. It's because of the number of the seats. We already know that there were only 22 seats for the girls and 100 seats for the boys, and accordingly the boys and girls have been qualified. So the competition for the girls was tougher than the competition for the boys. After completing or after qualifying for the mains examination, there are many questions around your mind. GIC mains preparation. Well, so our subject is English. We'll like to discuss that. Okay, before we start, I would like to tell you that the competition will be a bit tough here, because qualified or not qualified, all kinds of candidates who have qualified here the prelims examination will try to qualify this exam. Means those who have qualified as a lecturer just in TDT and PDT, and even before that those who qualified for LT grade GIC, they all will eye on this post because they know how special this is. And that makes this competition to be special for you. One point that is especially the point I always emphasize is the written examination. I must tell you, especially I am very happy to see this kind of examination for the teachers. I always say it is good to know, but it is better to know how to express it. In our always the objective examination or the optional examination, we find options, we fill the bubbles, and it is okay. Sometimes even the options help us, definitely. Being a competitor, you agree with this. Sometimes the options for the question help us to know or to understand which option will be correct. You don't know, but the option, looking at the option, you clarified. But this will not be here in the examination, especially it's a written examination and you understand what its value is. So one thing I want to tell you, that you need a proper writing skill, regular writing. I must tell you, now start your regular writing. It's like KG boy who is trying to go with or trying to introduce himself with the alphabets at first. And this is the first examination in my knowledge, and I think you also agree. That is in written examination. For the first time, all of you as a teacher are going to appear in a written examination. So it will need your skill. And how will you develop that skill? The first point is regular writing. While writing, you will have to focus on spelling and clarity. What is the meaning of clarity here? Definitely you agree with the spelling, but the main point is, what is clarity here? The two things, clarity of writing and clarity of thought. Clarity of thought, what does that mean? You cannot give ambiguous thoughts when you are writing, because that is the point they want to see from you. So all that as an ambiguity you have in your mind, please try to remove it through your regular writing. Because the syllabus is the same that you have already covered in prelim examination. So you don't worry at all. But here you will find two papers. One that will be compulsory for everyone as a competitor from Hindi, and the next will be your subject. This Hindi or compulsory section will be for 2 hours and will go with 100 marks. Divided in 50 and 50. What does that mean? This 50 will be related to essay writing in Hindi, and this 50 will be the grammar of Hindi. Definitely we are talking here about Hindi. So this grammar will include your vocab, will include all things related to Hindi. You know, I don't know more about Hindi, so cannot tell you in detail. But see, this will be the first paper of yours. There you will find 2 hours to solve your question, and it will be a portion which is going to be equally tough for everyone if he is a student of English. Remember, even When we started the preparation of prelims examination, I told you that your main focus should be on your subject. That was the portion of 80 and 40, and I asked you, and many of you could follow. That was good thing, and you could find how it shaped you, because that was a negative marking. Here we don't find anything like negative marking. So the plus point is, now you free from negative marking or pressure of negative marking. But one thing as a problem is hovering here around your neck, and that is how to write it. Most of the students face this problem, how to express themselves. Even though they know, they can tell in words, like if they are asked to speak something, they can speak. But when it comes to give those spoken words a written placing, they are hesitant. And as a teacher, you don't have to be hesitant. This is why always remember the very statement of Francis Bacon: writing makes an exact man. So now, after this examination, you are going to be an exact man, definitely an exact lecturer, where we as English Kingdom once again are here to help you for your preparation, and we have decided to go with a morning batch from 14th of December. 14th December 2021, we are going to commence a morning batch. That will commence at 7 and it will continue for 1.5 hour, 8:30 a.m. This will be the timing of the class. It's a morning batch, as I told you, starting from 14th December 2021. Well, you know, being a teacher, I have something that I would like to share with you as the confidence, as the clarity, as the skill. And one thing, to understand the nature of question. Nature of question, what does that mean? Here you find that it is around 1,000 words that you will have to give to your essays. And in your subject, no doubt, English as your subject. You will find just 20 words, 20 questions. And these 20 questions will be divided in 5, 5, and 10 combination. The timing, you are allowed only for 3 hours. Remember, it's a quite good timing for you. You haven't to be worried about at all. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. And you can have your query if you. So I'm trying to clarify something, and after that you can go for query. So these 20 questions from your own subject, English, will have these 5 questions as a long question, long answer. Okay, what does that mean? You will have to give your answers in 250 words. 250 words, 5 questions. Naturally, you will go with around 1200 and something words for all 5 questions. Okay. Again, you will find 5 questions. These questions will be short questions. Short answer. That means 150 words. So this 150 words again going to be for the next 5 questions. You will have to give it. And now the last section, that is 10 question, and you will find that it's a very short answer, and that will take 50 words restriction. Means you will have to express your ideas in 50 words. I told you about the syllabus of your subject English. It will be the same syllabus that you studied in prelims. Means you are not going to have anything special. It is just the nature of the question that means here. I think you understand? Nature of question that means here. What is that? In your prelims, you are given the optional questions, and you could qualify it. That's a good one. And you cannot qualify, in fact, without proper information. So you had and you have the information. But right, what is the main point? How to shape your thoughts in different sizes. What I mean? Suppose there is a question. Write an essay on dagger scene in Macbeth. Got it? Write an essay on dagger scene in Macbeth, and the question is short one. Suppose short answer. You know dagger scene is quite important scene from Macbeth, and you have plenty of words. But now you will have to shape your idea. That can be around 150 words, not 250 words, and cannot be shorter like 50 words. So it is another point where you will have to balance your thought. You have to balance your thought. You cannot exceed the points that you have been given. This will be another skill checked. Second point, we don't have the previous examinations. Naturally, we don't know what kind of paper will be there, but we know one thing, that it will be written. So while studying, if you are not going to join the institute, doesn't matter, okay? Because you already know we are here to help you. We cannot provide you notes this time. I tell it very frankly, because we don't have so much time. It is expected that on 6th of February, 6th February 2022, the examination will be held. It is expected. And we, as I told you, that we don't have so much time to go with the preparation of the notes, so we cannot provide you the notes. But yeah, as I told you, we are going with the class, and it is much better to join the offline class. Naturally, the mode of the class will be online and offline both. Online and offline both. But I said you to prefer offline, because here we will actually like to see how are you writing and what is your progress. You know, when you join us online, we can only instruct you how to write it, what to write, and what should be the material, but we cannot see what are you doing actually. And in pre-examination, this was possible to learn them exactly that you could do. but it is not possible here in mains examination. So it's my suggestion for all who want to join, please try to join us offline. You may contact for information on 9369542072, that's our telegram number, or 6394389272, that's our WhatsApp number. You can contact us for the class or for the other things, but let me clarify that most help that we can provide you will be offline, not online. Yeah, in special conditions, you can go with the online classes. In special condition, if you don't, if you are unable to manage it, so you can go. But as I tell you, my own idea is that you should be here in the class, and with other group mates, you will work here. I, as your teacher, will be there to see what is your progress and what are the mistakes, because I have told you the 2 points that you have to go through regularly, whether you join the institute or not doesn't matter, but remember, regular writing should be in your practice. And the next thing, while writing, the 2 points always in your mind. One, that's the spelling, and the next, that's the clarity. Clarity of writing, because your handwriting will also attract some marks. Remember, a poor handwriting will be repulsive, you know well, and a good handwriting will be attractive. So that good handwriting, clear handwriting can give you some more marks than you actually expect from your thought. Definitely clarity of thought will be on peak, because just handwriting cannot help you. So the main, I can say, gist is to focus on your thought, but don't keep your handwriting aside, because the clear handwriting, it's a very damn fact, attracts us all. And being a teacher, since you guys are also going to be a teacher, or some of you are already teacher, and you know when a clear handwriting of a student is there, you yourself want to give more marks, and that attracts you. So same is about your own preparation. So these 2 points I clarified in the very beginning. So please do focus on these things regularly when you are at your home. Okay. So the points I have highlighted. Syllabus, I have already told you the old syllabus that was for prelims. The same syllabus for English, and mains have the different one, because Hindi is going to be your subject with 100 marks, and that will be the 50 marks for essay writing and 50 marks for grammar in Hindi for 2 hours. That will be as the first paper. Subject will be second paper, and I told you syllabus is same, and here you will find 20 questions with 5, 5 and 10 combination. 5 will be long question answers with 250 words. 5 will be short one with 150 words, and 10 will be with a very short answers with 50 words. And the timing you will receive for solving these 20 questions, 3 hours will be. Expected date of your examination is here on 6th of February, and as we plan, it's going to be a 40 days class. It's a 40-day class that we are going to commence, and that will be, I told you, a morning batch 7 to 8:30 for almost 1.5 hours. For more query, I have given you the contact numbers. You can call us, and there we would like to help you. Ravi Kanji, in fact, I must tell you that this is a problem for every one of the competitors. So you don't have to be panicked or troubled with the time you have. But I must tell you that now don't think about time. It is time to concentrate and keep it very clear in your mind that this timing, if it is less, so it's a less for everyone, not just for you. So just think that this time is quite enough, sufficient time, ample time for you. So in this time, whatever timing you have received, try to manage the best that you can give, dear. So just concentrate and keep positive approach in your preparation. And I'm sure if you do it honestly and give your 100%, you will succeed. So try that level, dear. I must say, every one of you, don't be troubled or panicked with the timing you receive. And now it is Alok here. So what will be the nature of questions of grammar for GIC mains? Okay, well, dear, I think there is not such a big scope for grammar. Especially one thing, the reason is it's a lecturer examination. You already know the nature of lecturer's paper. Always there is a less number of questions from grammar in lecturer's examination. So the second point is, if it is descriptive, even when that was optional, we had chances. But when it is descriptive, it seems very little chance for the questions from grammar. Yeah, but you know, you have to focus on essay writing, can be, okay, and application writing, report writing, letter writing, and it can be article writing, so dialogue writing. These are the points, especially the points related to comprehension. If you understand, comprehensive part of grammar you need to study. I think you need to focus, and I don't think from parts of speech there is a great chance to be putting some questions. Otherwise, a quick revision of grammar will be also helpful. Okay, well, and Ravi Kant is here once again. Moreover, I am engaged in preparation for LT for the last 3 months. How to switch towards mains? I am completely perplexed. Okay, Ravi, I think don't to be perplexed at all. Now you see, LT is still pending. By the end of December, there can be vacancy of LT. And what we expect, the examination for LT cannot be before April or May. That's our expectation. And your mains examination is going to be held here in February. That's expected date you have been given. So I think it's not a big trouble for you to switching from LT to mains. Yeah, exactly. Now your whole focus should be on mains. As your teacher, as your mentor, I can say you, now it is not necessary for you to be focusing on LT. Let the notification for LT come out, and after that we will see what will be the study. But right now your focus should be on mains, dear. So I think the problem of focusing on LT will not create any problem for you, because the grammar you were studying, that will give you confidence, okay, and the literature that you were studying there, that will also help your confidence. But right, you know, the strategy is quite, I think Naveen has asked it, what about the strategy? Well, Naveen, the strategy is very simple one. We will go with your writing skill, and we will have the questions that are possible questions from the works, especially from the authors that you have been given here, and we like to tell you how to write, what will be the right wording, what will be the right placing, what can be right paragraphing. That are the points we would like to focus, because as an instructor, the whole attention of ours will be on your writing skill. So writing skill and thought development, the two points that we will focus here in the class. The 2 points, writing skill and the thought development. Exactly, Ravi, you must try your best here, don't worry. Okay, so hopefully the queries of yours are over here, and whatever more you want to ask, more you want to know, you have already here the contact numbers of ours. I have already told you. The first one, 9369542072, is our Telegram number, and the next one, 6394389272, is our WhatsApp number. So you can send your query on our WhatsApp, you can send your queries on Telegram, and if you want to join our batches, definitely you can contact us. See the batch that we are starting from 14th of December, it will be morning batch, and as I told you, 1.5 hours we have decided for our study. Definitely that's not the whole that we can expect for our success only. But yeah, definitely apart from 1.5 hour that we teach here, you have 22.5 hour. That will matter a lot what you do in 22.5 hours. So according to that, we will go ahead and well, Alok, speaking very frankly and honestly, there's no book for mains in the market. And the second point, it is about your skill, and we don't know what are going to be the questions. Yeah, model books can be there in the market, so I cannot recommend you right now any book, dear. So we'll see you once again in the class if you want to join us. So that's all from me. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep watching, keep learning, and keep working hard. Thank you very much.